Okay, so before I figure out what the change in y and the change in x are going to be, I'm gonna convert these improper fractions to, I'm going to convert the mixed numbers to improper fractions. Okay, so we're going to take 8 times 1, which is 8, and then plus 5, which is 13. So this would be 13 over 8. That's what that fraction, or the improper fraction, would be for 1 and 5/8. All right, the next one, let me rewrite this so there's a little more room. 13 over 8. Okay, so now the next one, take 8 times 2, which is 16, and then we add 7, which is 23. This is going to be 23 over 8, and then we'll put a negative on there because there's a negative on the mixed number. And then the last one, let's take 8 times 4, which is 32. 32 plus 3 is 35. So this is going to become negative 35 over 8. Okay, so now when we want to do the change in the y, we go from 13 over 8 to negative 23 over 8. So obviously we are subtracting. Well, how much? If you go from 13, there's 13, to 0, that's 13. Then you go from 0 to negative 23, well, that's going down 23. So if we just take 13 plus 23, that's 36. That means we're going down by 36 over 8. All right, when you go from 13 over 8 down to 23 over 8, you're actually decreasing by 36 over 8. Okay, now the next one here, go from negative 23 to negative 35. Well, that's only going down 12. So this is negative 12 over 8. I actually think both fractions can be reduced. I would like to keep the denominators the same if I can. And I believe if we divide 4 into 36 and 4 into 8, we get negative 9 over 2. And if we divide negative 12 and 8 by 4, I know 4 goes into both of those, it would be negative 3 over 2. Okay? So here we have the change in y right here. Now the change in x is a little bit easier. All right, so if we look, we're going from positive 1 to positive 13. That's plus 12. Positive 13 to positive 17. That's plus 4. Now, to figure out the rate of change, we got to take the change in y and divide by the change in x. So that would be negative 9 over 2, and we're going to divide by 12. Okay, so we're dividing across like that. Now, anytime we have a division and with a fraction in there, we're going to rewrite it as 12 over 1. And then we're going to, instead of dividing by 12 over 1, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So 1 over 12. Negative 9 times 1 is negative 9. 2 times 12 is 24. And that reduces down. I think you can divide each of those numbers by 3. Negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. 24 divided by 3 is 8. I believe that is the rate of change. But let's double check by taking negative 3 over 2 and dividing by 4. Okay, and if you want to pause the video and try to do this on your own, that'd be great. I'm going to rewrite dividing by 4 as multiplying by 1/4. And then negative 3 times 1 is negative 3, and 2 times 4 is 8. We do get the same thing. So pretty sure your rate of change is negative 3 over 8.